Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to Breachway with our preview demo provided by Hooded Horse. A quick reminder, I am affiliated with Hooded Horse. There's a video in the description below if you want to check it out to understand what that means. Regardless, today we are looking at the Lancer. The Lancer is the one ship that you, as the public, do not have access to. This was a preview build edition only, and the Lancer is by far my most favorite. Why? Because they have railguns. Not only do railguns have a fantastic sound, do they like a sound effect, they have a fantastic purpose. So essentially what railguns do is they target equipment damage far greater than even the pulse damage does. So in this instance, it's increased by the amount of enemy equipment that the ship has. This is especially important if we make it to the boss battle, because they have 6 equipment. So that means +1 damage for each enemy equipment, means that this pinpoint will do, oh goodness, what, like 7, 8? I think 8 to 9 equipment damage per. So if we're able to take down shields with the boss battle specifically, we'll be able to do massive amounts of damage. The kicker is that we don't have shields. Now we can acquire them, hopefully, in the run, but we have hacking mechanics. And these hacking mechanics are buffed by our firewall cards, and they allow things like reducing duration or removing shields, removing pips from an attack. So it reduces the chance for, or the attack turn to be removed or extended by 1. And then we have some resource augmenters, which just give us some augmented things. But this is a fantastic ship. I'm very, very excited to show it off to you. Let's roll into it. All right, well, as usual, we skipped the first 2. We found our mysterious contact. And in this case, we just have to have 6 combat encounters. That's all we have to do. So that's something that's a lot simpler to do because pretty much everyone initiates combat, so we will be good. Now, one of the things we got this time was your ion. So in this case, ion damage for the enemy delays an enemy action if the shields aren't up. So just like we have the railgun here, that, the sap, the restrain, which removes 1 pip. If we deal 6 ionize, we remove a pip from a random action. So that's pretty cool. The Ion Spear does 8 ion damage, so that means on shield break, it will disable target equipment. This is a fantastic combination in coordination with the railgun. Why? Because we want to reduce shields as much as possible so that our railgun can do its maximum damage. So this is a fantastic combo, and I'm glad I was given the chance to be able to do both of them. Now, once again, I do wish I had the ability to gain fuel so I could make my runs a little bit longer, but it is what it is. And to be honest, we're not a pirate ship, and so we have decent relations, so we shouldn't run into the issue of the last episode with the Marauder, in which I wasn't able to get into a space station early. We shouldn't have those issues. So I do kind of want to maximize as much as possible the opportunities that I have to play combats. So what we might do is we may go up this way and then hop on over here, hop on up, hop back, maybe go up this way or something. So that's what, 1, 2, and then 3, 4 maybe, and pop back down. Like, we kind of just try to min-max as much as possible. Let's go ahead and get this conflict zone. Solari contact. Patrol ship moves in. Alrighty, for one, the Lancer looks fantastic. I love the way this looks. But also, we're going to have some fun with it. Opening shot, I don't have shields. Just remember, I do not have shields. It's not something possible. So we are going to use sling. There we go. It did some opening shots, or it did the damage there. Not the damage. It removed the pip. That's what I was trying to say. Words are difficult this morning. Apologies. And then the tungsten round. We're going to go ahead and target. We're going to target the opening shot because I need that to not hit me since I don't have shields to guarantee. Nice. Ammo dump gains me 4 ordnance right off the bat. We are not, let's go ahead and use energy surge. That's going to give me a lot there. I'm going to do restrain, which removes enemy 1 pip from a random attack, which means they can't do opening shot again. And this time I'm going to use that to go after this guy to see if we can't then knock him out in the next turn. Return up to 2 attacks, sustain 2 heat. We have 5 heat. We are all good there. We did lose all of our energy, but it's not a huge deal. All right, here we go. So we are going, and I use sling and tungsten rounds. I can 6 ion damage means he can't use that, which means we can knock out the opening shot. Brilliant. And that gives us a turn to be able to take him out in the next one. All right, this is cool. For one, we're always going to use asteroid ore. Gets us some free ore there. Drill round's one of my favorite cards because it deals 4 damage and does equipment damage equivalent to that. But when it destroys the enemy equipment, it deals an additional 4. So we're going to do 8 damage here. Heck yes. And we're going to throw up our firewall, which just buffs our attacks whenever we're able to do other things. So let's go ahead and end the turn. They literally can't do anything for 2 turns, like just straight up. We're going to move and get some more energy. We gain 1 for every 2 mass we use. We're not using that. We can't do anything anyways, but what we can do, actually we can. We have radiate, which gives us, it dissipates 2 heat. If we have no heat, then we gain 2. We're going to wait to use this, but we can use this. Actually, that wasn't the best use for it. I goofed up. That's okay. I should have waited, but it is what it is. Let's do, we can't use sap. I guess we could have, but they didn't have shields anytime soon. 5 and 6. We do have the capacity to do that, which means we can knock this thing out. Right again. That's slightly hilarious, but also very frustrating for the enemy ship. They once again can't do anything. I'm going to ion spear. No, oh, on shield break. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to not do anything. That doesn't help us. That doesn't help us either. Go ahead and get another firewall. We're going to use ion spear in the next turn to disable something just for kicks and giggles. All right. So they have they have a shield up, but on shield break, we disable the target equipment for 2 turns. There we go. So it can't be used for 2 more turns, which is super fantastic. And then, I mean, we're just going to go ahead and deal some 4 damage. And there we go. So you can see why I like this. Some great card synergies rolling on here. We're going to do pinpoint again. Yep, that works. All right, we have a system event. Incoming transmission from a Solarii ship. Contacting unverified gunships is not standard protocol, but I'm hoping you may be of service. A pirate vessel has been pillaging trade routes in the vicinity, and due to current events, our resources are stretched thin. We'd like to contract you in securing our trade routes. If you fulfill it, I will make sure to notify my superiors. We can always use the service. Oh, in addition to the credit payment, always use the service of trusty freelancers. Yeah, absolutely. Accept the contract. Transmits the coordinates to a pre-established rendezvous point on your map where you meet with one of their freighters. Oh, interesting. So that was the elite combat. Or no, it isn't. This is the elite combat. Okay, we'll still do that though, because we have the ability to go around. We're going to try it. There we go. An elite Solarii gunship's approaching fast. All right, this boyo does a lot of damage. A lot of damage, and it's all flak too. We're going to do an ammo dump, which gets us nothing. Oh, and we only did the lighter rounds. That really sucks. Remove 1 random. Okay, that's good for us. We're going to move that there. We gain 1 security. Next attack, we should probably do the whole 50. All right, 2 to 4 opening shot sucks, but it's not the end of the world. If I did 50% more damage, that's going to deal 6. That's going to deal, I think, 5. That's not enough to take out covering fire. Let's go ahead and do it. That deals 6 and that deals 4. Unfortunately, we aren't able to capitalize. Well, we would. No, we would, definitely. Okay, never mind. Well, hold on. That's 7. That's 7, right? 7 damage, so that would knock it down to 5. That deals 6 more damage. We're going to go after the covering fire. Because that's way... Oh, no, I messed up. Oh, no, I forgot about... Oh, that's very unfortunate. I really screwed up there, which means we're going to get hit with the full force this turn. Yep. Whoopsies. There we go. That hurts. That hurts a lot too. Okay. Sap isn't useful for us. This pinpoint is, though. We don't need an energy surge at the moment. Firewall doesn't do much for us either. Yep, we're going to get kind of hit a lot. Weapon cooldown. What does it take? It doesn't take anything, right? Yeah, it's heat is what it takes. We're going to add 1 security. I'm going to go ahead and play optimization. And we're going to do 4 damage to the flak reload, which is their flak attack. I don't know that we'll ever need that, but we'll keep it in case. All right, so they reload their flak shells. We have +1 flak damage. That really sucks. But this is a case where we can do a lot of damage in a single turn. This is where my radiate comes in. We are going to restrain. So that removed that completely. We are going to ion sphere. It's not going to disable a target, but it should have removed. I don't like that. It should have removed the opening shot. And we're going to pinpoint So now they can't do anything. We don't need to reduce up to 2 heat. They can do their barbed shrapnel, but that's not going to do anything for them right now. We're going to bump up our energy to the max level. We're going to ion shield, which means even when it comes back, it's not ready to use. They now have their thing back, which is fine. We don't need sap. That does 6 damage. That deals 4. Let's deal 6 damage. I'll get my security on. We really need that to be more efficient, so we're not going to do anything. We're going to take the hit from covering fire. 7 damage, that really sucks. And they're just going to do more damage now. Let's do next attack does 50% because we're going to destroy it, which means we then do an additional 6 damage. And we can actually hit him with both of these. Perfect. We're going to gain some energy there. That was a super solid last attack. That was very, very solid. We're going to go ahead and remove 1 pip. We're going to do weapon coolant, which gets 2 cards back into our hands. We're not going to do ion spear. We may keep sling just for kicks and giggles. Shape charges reduces the shredding requirement, but they don't have the ability to do anything else. We're going to go after them because there's nothing else to do. Let's get our firewall up as well. We don't have sap. It's not useful for us. All right, so it's already back up and operational, but get this. We can take it out immediately. Sorry, bud. That's just not happening. That's why we weren't gaining anything. I didn't realize we had depleted it. All right, so their light barrier barrage is already up again. We're going to do that to remove it. We don't need ion spear. Radiate doesn't really matter too much for us. I think we're okay. We're going to get into some extra mass production, though. Oh my word, this is not good for us. Let's remove that. Here we go. We're going to do shape charges because that's going to deal an additional 4 damage. Weapon coolant. Let's go ahead and get security. So we are going to take heat. It's only 2 though. That works for me. And here we go. There we go. Brilliant. Overflow recycler. Surge. Add 1 battery surge to your draw pile for every 12 energy produced. Interesting. All right, so what do we want to do here? Sap's great, but it just doesn't work for us. Uranium slug. Deal 6 damage on equipment destroyed. Deal 50% of the damage to another random equipment. There we go. I'm down with that. So I guess... I'm a bit torn. You know what? We can still go up here and go across and come back around. So let's go ahead and go up to the trade security. When you get to the rendezvous, you find a civilian cargo ship already waiting. You match speed and fly past and proceed to run silent along the massive freighter. Before long, you pick up the signal of the pirate ship. Civilian grade sensors have not picked up the enemy ship yet. Emerge from behind the freighter and attack the ship. That's what we want to do. We get advantage. We start combat with 3 of each resource, plus 3. Nice. That's a massive leg up for us. Like, that is massive. So they don't have shields, so the sap doesn't do anything. Dissipate up to 2 heat. I mean, actually, we could use that. Get my firewall up. We're going to deal... Yes, we're going to do all the damage to the light barrage. We can take ion damage. A reduction in a 1 resource over 1 turns nothing for us. They can't do anything. We got ammo dump, which is awesome. Uranium slug. We're going to keep a hold of that. And I'm going to... Oh, wait. Is everything back in our hands? Okay, it's not. Let's return 2 attack cards. We're going to go ahead and sling it up. That does 6 damage. That's a good amount of damage. Well, let's wait and do the light barrage again. There we go. That's all right. We're just losing 1 there. We're going to pump into here for a couple of turns. Let's see. That's 5. That does 6 damage, and I could do 4 there. Let's go ahead and take out the ion dart then. The only reason, though, is because of that last one, which does the double damage. And then we're going to wait. They can't do anything, but light barrage will be up and running. Move back down to there. Let's get our firewall. No. Yeah. Boop. No, let's do... Watch this. You do that. I guess this would have been better because it does damage to the other one, which wouldn't happen now. But that's okay. They can't do anything for 2 whole turns. And both of their equipment things are knocked out. This is a relatively easy battle for us. We're not using that. We could use that here in a minute. We got 3 cards coming into the fold. Let's just end the turn. There we go. Pretty cut and dry battle. 21 credits. Uranium slug again is not something I want. Weapons coolant or ion spear. Ion spear might be really good for us in the future. But we'll go ahead and do restrain because that's just 1 resource it's using up. There we go. Incoming transmission, Solari patrol ship. Congratulations on a successful mission. You've proven yourself worthy of trust. Credits have been transferred. I hope we meet again. Nice. Solari relations have increased as well as we get credits. And then I forgot to use my overflow recycler, which adds a battery surge card, which I still don't really know what that means. But what we're going to do is we're going to head over to this credit cache. Attempt to access. Seen similar security systems. Give me a bit and I'll grant you full access. Nice. 79 credits richer. That works for me. We are going to increase our capacity for ordnance, which means we could now get up to 5 if we wanted to, just to give us a little bit of heads up. So what we can do now is we can head over to this elite ship. Yeah, I think an elite ship will be the way to go. Let's see, if I went here, then down to here, I got an extra escape pod. I don't know if the escape pod would really help though. And then we'd be a long ways from a way station. I say we go up here, we'll go up to the space station, come back down to here, and then go back up. That'll give us our maximum. So this is going to be a long run. Hopefully we'll make it. I come across a civilian merchant ship. Paint target. You deal laser hull damage. We don't have damage to do, or we don't have lasers. A free roamer unarmed ship's being attacked by a deadweight gunship. Yeah, that's fine. Disadvantage, start with with 2 card slots disabled. That's fine. In the grand scheme of things, it sucks to have -2 cards, but we got a really good card getting that ammo dump. We can remove a pip right off the bat and we're good to go. The next turn we'll get all of our cards back and then we'll see if we can't do some attacks that will help us. All right, what do we got? Add 1 battery surge card. I really don't know what that does, unfortunately. We are going to do an energy surge. Oh, I guess it's a battery surge, but that would do to what? They don't have any shields and we need to knock out that light torpedo as quickly as possible. So we'll work on that. Laser pulse is going to hurt. Not as much as that light torpedo though, so we really need to get working on it. We're gonna kind of pump into energy quite a bit. Nice, I can take out that light torpedo. I can do 6 ionize, which will reduce that. That's fine with me. We don't need to worry about heat at all. That was actually a pretty good attack overall. All right, so again, I don't know what the battery surge does. Add 1 battery surge to your draw pile. Okay, here we go. Add 2 damage to the next railgun attack played this turn. Sustain 1 heat. Nice. Very nice. I'll take it. So we need to take out this equipment, which we can do. And this is a case where we get to deal 50% of the damage to another one. So phase should take 3. There we go. Perfect. We are good here, though. And all I can do is phase, which is fine. Just, okay, there's that battery surge. Unfortunately, I don't have a railgun attack. We don't need that. They don't have shields, so that doesn't help me either. We can remove 1 pip. Perfect, so when it does come back, it's not as useful. All right, we have a system disruption. We need to be able to play that in order to be able to do anything else. Add 2 damage to the next railgun attack. We're going to do that, which means he does 8 damage, which means we can go after the light torpedo there, deal a massive amount of damage and be good. That battery surge is awesome. We're going to do a drill round, which is going to do an additional 4 damage as well. We're going to do that, remove his laser pulse, and get another firewall up. Oh, I can't pump into any more of that. That's fine, though. Discard an enemy tactical card. That's all good. Ion Spear doesn't do anything for us once again. We can return 2 attack cards. No, let's go ahead and go after this guy. I just think that's... Oh, okay, so 3 only. That's good. We should be able to knock him out with the next card. And we certainly can. A little bit of overkill there. We do some extra damage. What's done is done. All right, add a card. What do we want to do? What is that? Ooh, that's interesting. So, on equipment destroyed, +1 repair time on all destroyed equipment. 50% of the enemy's next shield cards transferred to you. That's what we're doing. Another 25% for each security. So that means if we had 2 security, we would get all of their shields. Ooh, that's going to be great for the boss battle. Let's do that. Now we lose all security, but we'll work on it. That's going to be a fantastic card. Did we want to come up here? I think we did, even though there's that right there. There's a maintenance ship right here. Offers to service your equipment for a price. Slows down along the flight path. Oh no, this isn't... Oh, I don't like this one. So basically, it's not It's your equipment only. I messed up on that one. I thought it was going to repair my hull. So basically we could pay. We're not going to do that. All right. Well, that's a bit of a wasted scenario there. We'll go into the conflict zone, I suppose. Unauthorized presence as a sign of aggression. All right. This is a big boy. We might be dead. There is a decently high chance here that we die. I needed to do a little more than that. Gain 1 for every 2 you spend. Okay, that's fine. That actually works pretty well. Okay, this is going to potentially suck. Spread shot, it's going to do 5 damage, isn't it? Okay, 1, that's fine. That works. We're going to gain some of that. We're going to do an energy surge as well. Going to remove 1 pip. I should have done the radiate thing beforehand. We're going to wait for the shields to break, and then we're going to disable the target equipment. That's going to do 5. Of course, it's going to do 5. Like, why wouldn't it? Okay. This is where I could have used the energy more. Uranium slug is going to be the best thing for us. I need to have enough to do my ion spear in the next turn. So that's going to mean I'm going to need 6. Let's do this. We'll go there. We're going to get 2 to 4 damage done to us. No, we won't. Ha! Freaking brilliant. That actually worked out amazingly well. All right, so the shields are up, which means my ion spear disables it for 2 turns. We're gonna hold on to that. I'm not gonna leech defenses, nor am I gonna do the sap right now. We're just gonna build up our. Nope, we're gonna go there. We're just gonna build up our cards. Because there's no use in taking that out. It's disabled for 2 turns. It's not going to do anything for me. Let's go ahead and get that firewall up. Okay, everything's back up and operational. We're going to use our battery surge. And we are going to use a tungsten round. It's a bit overkill. This ensures that they can't attack us. They can reload flak shells. That's it, though. We're going to use uranium slug, which is going to do 6 damage, and it's going to put extra damage on that. Dissipate up to 2 heat. Let's go ahead and move that back down there. Deal 6 ion damage. Didn't do the one I wanted to, but that's okay. We can still remove a pip. That's fine as well. All right, we're going to take a little bit of damage. Hopefully it's only 1. Maybe it's 0. It's 4. Why not? Of course. We're going to ammo dump it up. And I'm going to use pinpoint to end the battle. There we go. Give us some buckaroonies. Coolant flow, defiant arms. Next turn, enemy loses 1 attack power for every offense card in its hand. That's going to be good for the boss battle as well. Sling, let's go ahead and start focusing into that a bit. Okay, I really desperately need... This really sucks because it means I only get 2 more battles potentially, but we got to go back here. I got to go to the space station. What are your orders? We're going to do crew activities. Boost that morale, and we're going to enter the hangar. It's going to take a pretty penny. Repair us up. Oh, my word, no. This is what I want. Target lock is amazing. You deal 1 extra damage as long as you have one attack per turn. And then the PDCs destroys the missile. This is what I want it, but I can't afford it. An attack forge, next attack, this turn gets a bonus damage equal to its cost. Oh, wow, okay. Offensive assurance, deal 1 damage, upkeep, don't take any hull damage. Oh, that's a little bit harder to do, especially as the Lancer. I'd love to sell this just to get my PDC array, but it's not gonna happen. That's super unfortunate. Let's go ahead and leave. We now have no more fuel. We're going to depart the station, go to this waypoint. Everything seems quiet. Stealth ship managed to get dangerously close. Oh, we're at a disadvantage. We're going to send the crew to the equipment. There's no way to avoid it. We're going to get hit first. Did they not attack me? I thought they had that already ready to go. They didn't? All right, that's fine with me. We can do 2 attacks here. So we're going to definitely take out... Yeah, we're going to take out the light torpedo. Great way to start. We will take a little bit of laser pulse damage. Let's go ahead. Let's see. We're not going to need the ion spear. Oh, we have a software malfunction. Yeah, we're definitely going to do energy surge then. They did phase or whatever it was on us. We're going to remove a pip. Awesome, it did it to that. We don't need the equipment destroy at the moment. Let's go ahead and switch that up just for a few turns. There we go, not much else they can do. All right, uranium slug isn't going to help us. However, that's 6 and 10. Can we do both? Yes, we can. So, well, no, let's do uranium slug. I'd rather do additional damage.
Enemy equipment destroyed.
And they have a missile coming in. What's that from? I guess it's just someone supporting me, maybe? I'll take it. He gets 4 damage regardless. And we'll go ahead and do 6 there. Removes a thing from the light torpedo. All is well and good in the neighborhood. Yep, so he gets hit randomly. I have no idea where that came from. I really, really don't. But you know what? I think we can end this right here. Ah, we can't. We can end it in the next turn. Yeah, for sure. Yep, definitely with that. Well, actually, it doesn't help us. But we're not going to waste command points. Regardless, he's kind of dead. Dissipate up to 2 heat. Nope, we're good there. As long as I can get... There we go. Perfect. Again, I don't know where that outside help came from, but it works. What do we want? Drill round or combined arms. Deal 8 ion damage, draw an offense card. We're going to need that. All right. All right, we're going to move right along. By the time your crew's finished gathering useful salvage, combat log data transfer is complete. 150 credits. Heck yes. That's going to help us because we're going to see what our space station has for us. This doesn't matter, but I always like doing the crew thing. We're going to enter the hangar. And of course, we don't get the PDC. Just, of course. That's okay. It sucks, but it is what it is. I don't need a resource booster or shield or maintenance base. So unfortunately, I can't. I guess I could buy a suppressor. But we don't really need that, I don't think. A repair kit, that's not going to help us because we're at the end of the run. That's the same thing that we have here already, right? Yeah, we have 2. Well, could we do 2 overflow recyclers? Add 2 of each resource at the start of combat, or 1 extra damage if enemy shred is over 2. Well, we don't have that combo, so that's not going to happen. Let's get our supply cache. We start with 2 extra resources at the start of every battle. That's going to be very helpful for us, like super helpful. Yeah, that works really, really well. That's all we can do, though. Let's leave. And we're going to go fight the boss battle and hopefully have a little bit more luck. All right, we're going to depart the station. Let's get this boss battle on the road. Yes, I understand. Okay. So we're already starting out not great. I guess, holy crap. Okay, we did get a lot. I think I think it's randomized on when we get that bonus because I didn't get it with the Marauder. We're going to just utilize this as much as we can. We are going to deal 8 ion damage. It's going to disable retribution. We could do 8 more ion damage, but we're not going to. We're going to remove 1 pip. And that's all we can do. We don't need that surge right now. We need some attack cards more than anything. All right, nothing that they can do right now at all, which is fine. We are going to deal 3 damage. We're going to do 4 damage and do 9 equipment. We're going to focus on the ray shields. They're going to do how much? 12 shield points. We're going to reduce that star flare. That works for me. You can see why Ion's very good against this ship. So we'll take a little bit of flak damage. Shields are up, Captain. Just fine. Because what we're going to do, well, for one, we're going to do ammo dump, absolutely. And then probably pump into there. But we are going to, we don't have security. We could gain 1 security. Let's do that. Let's do this. Gain 1 security. We're going to leech defenses. So that's going to be for the next turn. We're going to do combined arms, which does 8 ion damage. We're going to deal 8 damage. Nope. We are going to target that. We've reduced their shields and their flak barrage is out for the count. We're still not in a good place. We're not in a good place. in terms of attack. Yep, we're still getting hit. We should have absorbed some of that shield. That's the whole reason why I did what I did. We're going to remove one hip. Do optimization so we can get our tungsten round in. Well, regardless, they can't have a shield anymore. And that means we can go ahead and utilize this, which reduces that shield down there. And we should, I think it did it on the flak barrage, which is fine. All right, we're going to take improvised flak. That sucks. Both of those do. Battery surge to a railgun attack. We're going to remove a pip instead. I'm going to remove that for now. I really need to utilize this a little bit better. Okay, good. I thought that it was, so it seems like it's almost random that when that's being used, I'll take it, I guess. We really got to use some of these. So we're not going to be able to do anything. I mean, we just got to start attacking. That's just what we have to do. It sucks, but I mean, we have to start attacking. There's no other choice. Because if we don't start taking this thing out, we're going to be in a world of hurt. Especially when it gets really big attacks like that. That's what kills me, man. It absolutely freaking kills me. We're going to energy surge up. Yeah, so we can use all of this. We're going to deal 8 ion damage.
Enemy operations delayed.
We're going to... well, let's do this. We're going to take out titanium shells. I can take out the improvised flak. And then I can use sling again. I was hoping to take out the star flare, but that's okay. We really need that boost. The energy more than anything. Golly, I don't know that we can win. Really just kills me inside. We're also not getting any... Okay, that removed that one. We didn't want that one to be removed. God gummit, that star flare's killing me. Shields are back up as well. Let's get a little bit of a boost there. We can go ahead and use optimization. I'm going to take out the star flare. Oh, I could have done a little more damage. That's okay, though. I don't know that we have it in us. There's just too much. And we didn't get a lot of good weapons to utilize here. Oh, son of a biscuit. Come on, there we go. That saved us. Let's hope that we can get more ion stuff here in the next turn. All right. All right, all right, all right. Sweet. Okay, let's go deal 6 damage. We're going to ion spear and target the shields. Do I want to do ions, combined arms again? Deal 8 ion damage. We're nowhere near close enough to take anything out, so let's just go after the improvised flak. We've got to take down as much as possible. There we go. See, it doesn't show when it's ready, and that's very frustrating. So I don't know. Oh, and we're done. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, that's a little frustrating. Actually, it's very frustrating. Yeah, I have no railguns. Yeah, we're dead. Well, that sucks. We got all the way. We did really, really good, I feel. But, it still didn't help us. Nope. All right. Well, that's going to be the end of it. Well, if available, draw all. Okay. That still doesn't do anything for us. Son of a biscuit. Okay. Well, let's just end the turn. We're going to die here at the last boss battle. It is what it is. There we go. All right, well, that was a fun run. I still enjoyed it. I think the boss battle's still a little too intense. I think, yeah, I just think the various things that makes it very, very difficult. We got farther with the Lancer, though, than we did with the Marauder, which I think says something. But anyways, guys, that'll be the end of the Breachway preview, especially for the Lancer. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do all the things, and I will see you in the next one.